Well, our reporter Malungelo Booi is at the Rea Vaya bus stop in Rockville in Soweto for us this morning. Malu, a very good morning to you. And are you seeing major delays there for commuters this morning?
Themselves, especially those that have been able to see and talk to. Where we are, this is where people usually come and wait for buses. I'm just going to move away from the shot. This is one of the bus stops where people would usually come in here and wait to catch their buses, but this place has now been turned into a sort of like a mini taxi rank of some sort, because people have actually been coming here to take taxis because of the bus strike. And of course people are saying that they are a bit frustrated by the strike, because they're saying that most of them have already paid for their bus fares, and now they're forced now to come and pay taxi fare money, which they say they usually don't have, because when you're buying your bus fare, you pay, you sort of like budget, and you don't expect things like this to happen. But either way, they've made plans. They're using taxis, and they're also saying to us, Ivega, they're hoping that a solution will be found soon. Whether that will happen, really, I don't think so. But also, we've been to Rea Vaya stations here in Soweto. We've actually been to about 4 stations. They've been completely closed. No one there at all. The only people that you would see are some of the employees that are inside. We're actually telling people that operations are not taking place today.
Looking behind you, Malu, and I'm not seeing the long queues that we expected or delays that some may have expected. Is it that some people have opted not to go to work, to stay away, or is it that some of them have actually been up and got a very early start this morning, and then the taxis are coping with this?
In fact, one of the taxi drivers that I spoke to, I was here at around 6 o'clock. He told me that he had already done about 4 loads. He says on a normal day he would never have actually done that well, and it was just about 6 o'clock already. So people have actually been quite up early, because they knew that this would actually cause a little bit of inconvenience, because usually when you go to taxi ranks, you have to queue and wait for a while. In fact, there's also a taxi rank just few kilometers away from where we are, where we could see actually some people actually queuing. But you'd notice, the people that usually take buses, that would actually come to the stations and wait for taxis, to wait for taxis, so that they can be able to go to work. And of course, as you said, we've seen some people here waiting for a while, but the taxis have actually been here picking up those people. And some of the things actually that have also been coming out from some people is that they're actually saying that they're glad that the taxis have actually come on board to actually assist them, so that they can be able to get to work. I haven't seen lots of buses. I can see one bus, and it's empty. I don't know whether it's one of the buses that is actually meant to be transporting people. I'm not sure about it, but it's the first bus that I've actually seen here in Soweto since our arrival at 6 here this morning.
We do understand it's not all bus services that are bus drivers that are on strike this morning, but Malu, in the past, when there have been these kinds of stoppages by bus drivers, we've seen commuters sometimes vent their anger against them. Does it seem that this time around, though, that there is some sort of empathy coming from commuters, that they are understanding the plight and they understand why bus drivers are doing this?
In fact, Ivega, one of the complaints that I received was that actually there wasn't any communique from bus companies about this. Well, bus companies actually saying to me yesterday that they've used every means because some people are saying that really had we been told about this in advance, really we could actually not find ourselves in this predicament. And of course, one of the things, Yuveka, that has actually been quite interesting about this strike is that the negotiations, we've been told the negotiations have been happening since January, and no solution has been found. Both parties actually blaming one another. In fact, the employers were saying that it's Labour that's really not playing the ball here. At the same time, Labour is saying that no, but employers is not being genuine in these negotiations. And of course, the employers saying that we are prepared to continue negotiating in order to find a solution to this impasse.
We'll leave it there for now. Thanks very much. That's Malungelo Booi, just keeping an eye on the bus strike, the bus driver strike there. It seems Soweto commuters seem to be coping well, getting an early start there. We'll catch up with him a little later on.